Why was child support set at minimum wage on August 30th, 2023, if you've been working consistently all year, making more than $18 or $25 an hour?
I was a little flummoxed by that one. Your Honor, the state would first ask the court to take judicial notice of the temporary order signed by the court on September 1st, 2023. That orders minimum wage, child support, and medical support.
Okay. And it ordered joint managing conservatorship. It looks like a standard possession order. Minimum wage, child support, no, 2 children before the court, and 2 others somehow with Mr. Wheeler, and no one had private health insurance, and there was no non-disclosure. I take judicial notice of the temporary order.
Your Honor, neither the state nor Ms. Garcia agrees to a final order based on minimum wage. The state would ask the court to order Mr. Wheeler into the Choices program for in an effort to find permanent employment in his field.
Okay.
Work.
Sir, do you have a response to that?
Yes.
Did you hear what Ms. Laskowski said?
About the Choices program?
Yes, sir.
I did. I mean, I said I was willing to do it or try it out, but if it wasn't, like enough money or something, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Are you working right now?
I am working right now.
Are you making minimum wage?
I'm not making minimum wage.
Have you told Ms. Laskowski what you're earning?
Yes, I have.
And Ms. Laskowski, you believe it's less than he's capable of earning?
No, Your Honor, that I made calculations based on the information provided by Mr. Wheeler. Mr. Wheeler did not agree to those calculations. Additionally, Mr. Wheeler, if I may get some additional testimony from Mr. Wheeler, I might
You may do so.
give the court some clarity on that. Mr. Wheeler, are you currently employed on a permanent basis?
Not permanent.
Okay. What kind of work do you do?
I'm a welder, and I work in the refineries, and we are contracted by the refinery to come out and do temporary work. It could be anywhere from a week to a year long. It just depends on how long the job is and how much work needs to be done.
Do you have any leads on permanent employment as a welder?
I haven't been looking for permanent jobs. I've been steady all year so far. Just like I was mentioning, that the pay rate, it always changes, but my job is steady. I find a job steadily. So far, I've been blessed to find a job all year long.
Is there a reason that you're not seeking permanent employment as a welder?
Yes, because as I mentioned, if I stay around the area, anything that I've ever seen that was permanent here, it was always for $18 or $19, maybe the max $25 an hour. And that's not something I would be able to afford to take care of all 6 of my kids.
Why was child support
including myself.
Okay. Why was child support set at minimum wage on August 30th, 2023, if you've been working consistently all year, making more than $18 or $25 an hour?
What was the question?
Mr. Wheeler, Mr. Wheeler, were you employed at the time of the temporary order, i.e. back in August of 2023? Were you employed at that time?
I was not. I was just fired from a job, and that's why they set that court order for just a minimum of time. I didn't ask for it. That was just something they said because I had just got fired. And I think a week later, 2 weeks later, something like that, I was working again in Geismar, Louisiana for 2 weeks. And then from there, I went to Corpus Christi.
And you're in Corpus right now, sir?
I'm not. I'm in Galveston.
Okay. I don't know why we can't set support based on, he's testifying he makes more than $18 or $25 an hour. Why can't we just get some testimony about what he earns and maybe block out a few weeks for when he's between jobs and set child support? Or I guess we could maybe have the Choices representative testify about whether it's worth him joining Choices.
Right, and we, at 4 o'clock, we do not have a Choices representative available to do that.
Didn't know they left. At 4.
And we could try to get them back if the court would like to, but
Because even if I order him in, he won't be able to meet with them.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Even if I ordered him in, he wouldn't be able to meet with them today.
That's right, Your Honor.
So we're not ready to proceed to final, are there disagreements on anything other than the child support, or do we not know?
There are also disagreements on retroactive child support, Your Honor.
We don't want to hear this today.
I don't believe either party is prepared
Okay.
for that. It's Mr. Wheeler indicated that he had some evidence that he might be wanting to provide regarding retroactive support payments.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna order you into Choices, sir. I'll have you meet with them. They can testify at the next setting, and you can as well, in terms of whether it would be helpful for you or not, or whether you're currently employed in a better manner than they can help you with. And they might provide some insight as to your earning
Okay.
potential. And then if people do have evidence regarding any contested issue in the case, please be sure to have it in electronic form in a manner that you can email to somebody at the next setting.
Would the court rather do a November date or a December date?
I don't know how, I'm thinking he's gonna need more time than, because with the holiday coming up, I don't know how Choices is gonna help him in just a week or two.
I would agree. I mean, January 31, or we could go into February.
However long you think he needs to work with Choices, I guess.
Let's do February 28th, I guess.
Okay.
Gives Choices a, I guess, max amount of time to find him opportunities that are both financially and
And what time is it being set at? February 28th at
let's do it at
8:30?
Yeah.
So 8:30. Okay, we're gonna have you all go back to the breakout rooms. The Attorney General's office is gonna draft up the reset order based on my ruling today, and they'll be sending it to you all through DocuSign to review and to sign off on.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna stop the recording.
Thank you, Judge. I was
You're welcome.
I was a little flummoxed by that one because I didn't really